Hey you guys, it's me Gemstone from www.tarotforhealing.com. I hope you guys are doing really well. This video is for Sagittarius in the month of March, and so what I'm going to be doing is, because we have moved out of February, so I'm not going to be starting off with your love cards this time. I'm going to be starting off with your finances, then moving to your love cards for those that are coupled and those that are single, and then I'm going to be doing your spiritual cards. And to see what additional message can be added to the reading, I'm going to pull an angel card, and that's from the Tony Consolero healing angel cards. So I'm going to be starting off with your finances. So the card that came up is the Six of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles. And what these cards are saying to me, surprisingly enough, you have really good financial cards. So did Leo for the month of March. So it seems that something is going on between you and Leos, because things seem to be looking up for you guys when it comes to finances. So if things have been a bit of a struggle, it might actually mean that some money or something comes through for you. Now with the Six of Pentacles, it can mean being gifted money, somebody that is being generous towards you, or sees that you need some extra help or assistance, might be offering you money. Being that it showed up with the Ten of Pentacles, it could mean that this could be a family member or a friend, because the Ten of Pentacles kind of has a family attachment to it. It can also be about inheritance, so money that comes through from maybe somebody that may have passed away, or maybe just an older person that just, I don't know, wants to help you out because I don't know, maybe they're just up there in age and decided to give you some money or something. It can be that kind of thing. But being that it's showing up for your finances and career, it also could be a case of maybe just career wise, maybe things are getting a bit better for you. Maybe for some of you guys, it might be that you may have had a raise, or I don't really see like a new job with this money coming through, but but still it just looks like there is an increase. And really with the Six of Pentacles, it really makes me think that um that is somebody that could be in a position to assist you, because the Six of Pentacles could sometimes mean that if, let's say, you've been going through some challenges, there's somebody that is in a maybe a better position to you financially, that has been able to assist you in some kind of way. And this also can be in relation to a work situation. I mean, it could even be that this Six of Pentacles could represent somebody that is your boss, or your senior in some kind of way, and they see that you're doing a really good job and decide, okay, maybe you can have a raise or something like that. And the Ten of Pentacles is almost like you receive the money, but you're thinking about the future. You might be thinking about just in general, it might even be a case of you thinking about the future in terms of your own children, in terms of maybe taking out an insurance policy, I don't know, life cover or something like that. Something where, let's say, something happens to you, they pay out money to your family, your kids. So it's like that kind of thing that also the Ten of Pentacles can represent as well. But I do feel for you that finances should be looking a bit better in March, which is positive. So when I look at your relationship cards, for those of you that are in relationships, things should be good in March, because you have the Two of Wands with the Lovers. And because the Two of Wands is obviously represented by the number 2, the Lovers is represented by the number 6. Those numbers 2 and 6 are really good for relationships, because it's about, the 6 is about, the balance, the harmony of a relationship, the reciprocation between two people. And then it's like the 2 is about partnership, teamwork, working together, cooperation. So and especially because it's a Two of Wands, it can mean, especially when I look at the Lovers and look at the cards, I really see like a passionate relationship, a really loving relationship. It, to me, the look of these cards are very sort of sensual and sexual, and so you might actually find that you're connecting and bonding on that kind of level quite a bit in March. And the Two of Wands swords is quite it's quite interesting in the Gilded Tarot depiction, because it kind of looks like a guy, and he's at a crossroads, like he doesn't know what road to go down. And but the thing is that is good about it is that it seems that he picks what road to go down, because whatever road it leads him to love. So it could be saying that, you're moving closer to somebody, or that the passion is sort of drawing you to someone. And so it's almost like if there's any kind of indecision about a relationship this month, it's like that indecision is going to pass, because of the fact that you're really going to see that, yeah, me and this person are just really just enjoying one another. And yeah, I like these cards together. It's just, I don't know, it's just very passionate and sensual. So it seems that you guys should be having a lot of fun in March in a relationship. If you're single, the cards you have is the Strength card with the Six of Cups. And so what I see for you is the Strength card is interesting because it's been popping up quite a bit, especially in the weekly readings. And the Strength card to me is like, it's kind of saying that if you have been with somebody in the past and that relationship didn't work out, with the Six of Pentacles showing, it can mean that somebody is coming back from the past. It could mean that a relationship that maybe it may have been a difficult relationship. Because to me, the Strength card is almost like, it's like you need a sense of not only determination to keep something going, but it's almost like you have to know how to deal with it appropriately. Like the Strength card teaches us that we have to be compassionate, we have to be understanding. Like for instance, if you look at the card itself, is a female, and she's holding on to the leash of the lion, and it's almost like she's in control of the lion. Like somehow she's able to dominate the lion, but she doesn't dominate the lion by being cruel to it, even though the lion is stronger than her and could potentially, harm her. She is able to tame the lion because of the fact that she's very gentle and compassionate towards it, and very understanding of the lion and its needs, and what the lion is and who he is. And I think that's very important also when it comes to relationships. A lot of the time is, we will say, oh well, our relationship didn't work out because we couldn't settle our differences. A lot of the time we can't settle our differences, especially if we're coming from a place of a lack of understanding from the person that we're with. I mean, we're always going to be different from our partners. We're never going to be exactly the same. And the only way we can really make our relationships work is if we're coming from a place of understanding and love and compassion towards the person that we're with. And so it's like the Strength card kind of teaches us that wisdom, that it's almost like saying, you can attract more people with honey, than you can, by being mean or being horrible. So it's sort of saying that, we have to adopt those kind of characteristics that makes us not only lovable, but that makes us able to see somebody else and understand where they're coming from, and work with that person. And when the Strength card shows up, it could or show that maybe the two of you maybe weren't able to work together in that kind of way. But now maybe you have that understanding. Maybe you understand, from looking back, because the Six of Pentacles can also represent looking back on the past or reflecting on things from the past. And it could be showing that maybe now you have that wisdom, you have that understanding of maybe how that relationship went wrong and what could have potentially have been done to make it right. And so I guess if you choose to, if this person comes back into your life, you might have the opportunity to maybe rekindle things, or you might just have the opportunity to come together and just be able to heal things and kind of sort of settle things on a positive note, kind of thing. So that's nice. Your spiritual cards are the Wheel of Fortune with the Ace of Swords. And what these cards kind of show, which is interesting, the Wheel of Fortune has come back. The Wheel of Fortune is a card of luck, taking a chance, taking a gamble. It can represent things really changing in an instant, changing quickly. Almost like, almost like a contrast. Like okay, now you're in this position, now you're in a completely different position. But then the Ace of Swords kind of represents clarity, understanding. It can be a victory and a triumph, seeing things from a different perspective, a clearer perspective with more direction. And so to me, the Wheel of Fortune is kind of representing for you that, again, whatever success shows up for you this month, I feel like it's going to almost be like it's going to it's going to show you that things are not as challenging as they may seem, because the Ace of Pentacles is the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords is, it's almost like if you look at the tarot in general, okay, you start from the Ace, you go all the way to 10, but then you continue on from 10 going back to the Ace. So I guess the card that technically would have came before this one would have been the 10. And the 10 is like when you're stressed out, depressed, things have gone haywire, it's just you're at your wit's end almost. And the Ace is almost like cutting through all that and showing you that, you know what, things are okay, it's not that bad, like things are actually all right. And so I feel like for you, March could actually be the month that may turn things around for you. So if before then, or even now, you're feeling like, oh my gosh, like there's all this stuff and things don't seem to be going exactly the way I want it to, there's gonna be a significant event that happens to you this month that is gonna make you see that, you know, all is not lost. You know, everything isn't all that bad. It's actually okay. And again, it's like that victory and triumph over adversity, with the Ace of Swords. And so I think that's what you're going to be experiencing uh, this month. And the Ace of Swords is also good because it gives you that sense of clarity. It gives you the sense of understanding that you may have lacked before also. Um, but I feel like it's a positive energy for you. And the angel card that's come through for you is vision. And I like the message that is on here, because it says a positive outcome requires a positive vision, which connects with the Ace of Swords. And it says visualize everyone involved in your present situation surrounded by light and love. Make sure to include yourself also. Your love has the power to influence and transform the current events. So with that being said, I'm not going to add anything extra to that message because I think it's just perfect the way it is. And so I'll see you guys. Bye.